Welcome back to Aesthetic Nest, where we explore beautiful, practical, and inspiring home design ideas. If you're living in a small apartment and dreaming of a calm, uncluttered, and effortlessly stylish space, you're going to love today's video. We're diving deep into one of the most timeless interior design styles, Scandinavian design, with a focus on the use of muted tones to create serenity in compact living spaces. Scandinavian interiors have captivated the design world for decades, thanks to their minimalist approach, natural elements, and a color palette that whispers rather than shouts. The style is particularly well suited for small apartments, where the right design choices can make your home feel more spacious, cohesive, and peaceful. If you've ever scrolled through Pinterest or Instagram and felt drawn to those airy, light-filled spaces with warm wooden touches and cozy textiles, you've already been seduced by Scandinavian design. In today's video, we'll break down the core principles of Scandinavian Serenity. We'll discuss the importance of muted tones, smart furniture choices, layout strategies, lighting, texture, and how to infuse personality while maintaining a calm and clean aesthetic. Plus, we'll be sharing fresh design ideas and pro tips to help you transform your small space into a cozy sanctuary. So grab your coffee or tea, sit back, and let's take a journey into the world of muted elegance and Scandinavian serenity. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for weekly inspiration on architecture and interior design. Segment 1. Understanding Scandinavian Serenity. Scandinavian serenity is more than just an aesthetic. It's a lifestyle rooted in simplicity, mindfulness, and a strong connection to nature. This design philosophy stems from the Nordic countries, where long winters and limited daylight hours have influenced an interior approach that maximizes light, comfort, and calm. It's about creating a space that not only looks beautiful, but also supports your well-being. Muted tones play a critical role in this. Instead of bright or saturated colors, Scandinavian interiors lean towards soft hues like warm whites, gentle grays, dusty blues, and pale beige. These tones reflect light beautifully and help make a small apartment feel open and airy. In combination with natural wood accents and minimalist decor, the effect is nothing short of soothing. The focus on serenity is also tied to the concept of lagom, a Swedish term meaning just the right amount. It encourages intentional living and choosing only what you need. That means keeping clutter to a minimum, selecting furniture that serves multiple purposes, and embracing emptiness as part of the design. Ultimately, Scandinavian Serenity is about creating a home that feels like a peaceful retreat from the world outside, in a small apartment where every inch matters. This approach can be transformative, offering both visual harmony and a sense of calm. Segment 2: The Power of Muted Tones. Muted tones are the heart and soul of Scandinavian interiors. They form the backdrop for every element in the space and set the mood for the entire apartment. But muted doesn't mean boring. In fact, these colors have incredible depth and versatility. From soft taupes to subtle grege, that beautiful mix of gray and beige. Muted tones allow for a layered, sophisticated look that still feels light and breathable. One key advantage of using muted colors in a small apartment is how they reflect natural light. This enhances the sense of space and prevents the room from feeling closed in or claustrophobic. If your apartment doesn't get a lot of sunlight, consider using warm undertones like creamy whites or blush-tinted neutrals to bring in a sense of warmth. A great trick used by Scandinavian designers is the tone and tone palette, where you layer different shades of the same color family to create depth without disrupting the calm. Imagine a living room with light gray walls, a slightly darker gray sofa, and pale wood flooring. Add in ivory throw pillows and a beige wool rug, and you've got a serene, monochrome space that feels anything but flat. Muted tones also provide a perfect foundation for adding subtle pops of contrast. You might bring in a charcoal black reading lamp, a rust-colored ceramic vase, or eucalyptus green cushions. These details stand out more vividly against a soft, neutral background, making your small apartment feel curated and stylish. Segment 3: Smart furniture choices for small spaces. In a small apartment, furniture can either make or break the space. Scandinavian design champions functionality and simplicity, which makes it an ideal match for compact living. Choose pieces that have clean lines, a light footprint, and ideally more than one function. Think of a sofa that converts into a guest bed, a dining table that folds, or a bench with built-in storage. One of the defining features of Scandinavian furniture is its ability to blend form and function. Pieces often have tapered wooden legs, rounded corners, and a soft, matte finish. These design elements contribute to an airy and open feel, which is essential in a small apartment. Avoid bulky or overly ornate furniture that can overwhelm the room. When it comes to seating, consider a neutral-toned loveseat or an armless sofa to save on space. Complement it with minimalist armchairs or even a pouf, which can serve as extra seating or a coffee table. For the dining area, opt for a compact round table with stackable or foldable chairs in muted wood tones. Storage should be smart and seamless. Floating shelves, wall-mounted desks, and low-profile media units help maintain an uncluttered look. Use hidden storage solutions like ottomans or bed frames with drawers. The goal is to keep visual noise to a minimum, which reinforces the calm, orderly ambience Scandinavian design is known for. Segment 4. Lighting, the Scandinavian secret weapon. Lighting is everything in Scandinavian design, especially in small apartments where natural light may be limited. Scandinavians are masters at layering light to create cozy, well-lit spaces that adapt to the time of day and season. And when you're working with muted tones, lighting enhances their subtlety and brings out their warmth. Start with maximizing natural light. Keep window treatments light and sheer. Linen curtains in off-white or soft grey are perfect. Avoid heavy drapes that block sunlight. Position mirrors strategically across from windows to bounce light around the room and make the space appear larger. In terms of artificial lighting, aim for a mix of sources. Overhead lighting should be soft and diffuse. Consider pendant lights with natural fabric shades or minimalist ceiling fixtures in matte finishes. Add layers with table lamps, floor lamps, and wall sconces. Scandinavian design often includes lamps with exposed bulbs or clean geometric shapes, adding a modern yet understated edge. Use warm LED bulbs around 2700K to maintain the serene feel. Place lights in corners or next to seating areas to create cozy pockets of illumination. Even in a small apartment, having multiple lighting options gives you flexibility and sets the mood. whether you're reading, working, or winding down in the evening. Segment 5. Texture and materials that invite calm. Scandinavian design isn't just about how a space looks, it's also about how it feels. Texture plays a huge role in creating comfort and depth, especially when working with a muted color palette. In a small apartment, tactile materials can make your home feel more inviting and balanced. Layering different textures adds dimension without relying on color. Think woven rugs, soft wool throws, linen bedding, and velvet cushions. Wood is another essential material, preferably in lighter tones like birch, ash, or whitewashed oak. It brings warmth and a connection to nature that's central to the Scandinavian ethos. Consider natural materials wherever possible. Leather, jute, rattan, and stone all complement the muted tones and add richness to the design. Even small touches, like a marble tray, a clay planter, or a hand-woven basket, can elevate the aesthetic and bring serenity to your space. Textile layering is especially important in open-plan apartments. A well-placed area rug can define a living area, while curtains add softness to windows and improve acoustics. The combination of soft textiles and solid natural materials helps strike the perfect balance between coziness and minimalism. Segment 6. Infusing personality without losing serenity. One common misconception is that minimalist or Scandinavian interiors feel sterile or impersonal. But the truth is, these spaces are perfect canvases for subtle expressions of personality. It's all about intentional choices that reflect your taste without overpowering the calm environment. Artwork is a great starting point. Opt for black and white photography, abstract line drawings, or watercolor prints in soft tones. Choose simple frames in black, white, or light wood to maintain a cohesive look. A gallery wall can add interest to a blank wall without cluttering the space. Just be mindful of spacing and alignment. Add a personal touch with curated decor objects. A favorite ceramic mug on the open shelf, a vintage clock, a handmade wall hanging. These small details add character without overwhelming the serenity. Plants are also a wonderful way to breathe life into the space. Stick with sculptural greenery like rubber plants, olive trees, or trailing ivy, and choose minimal pots in neutral colors. Books, textiles, and heirloom pieces all contribute to a lived-in feel. The key is restraint. Don't over-decorate. Scandinavian design is about letting each item breathe. If something doesn't serve a purpose or spark joy, it probably doesn't belong. This mindful approach ensures that your small apartment stays tranquil and authentic. Segment 7. Layout tips for small Scandinavian apartments. The layout of your apartment plays a crucial role in achieving Scandinavian serenity. Start by defining zones. Even in a studio space, you can visually separate sleeping, living, and dining areas using rugs, lighting, or furniture arrangement. Keep pathways clear and ensure there's space to move freely. Scandinavian design thrives on function and flow. By setting up intuitive zones, you enhance the usability of every corner of your apartment while maintaining that open, calm feeling. Open floor plans are popular in many modern apartments, but without thoughtful layout planning, they can feel chaotic. A Scandinavian layout uses visual cues to organize space. For example, placing a light jute rug under your sofa and coffee table can clearly define the living area, while a pendant light above a small round dining table draws the eye and gives that space its own identity. Always consider symmetry and alignment to promote balance and calm in how your furniture is placed. In tight quarters, it's important to be strategic. A tall bookshelf can double as a room divider. A simple curtain can close off a sleeping nook without building a wall. Modular storage cubes can serve as both shelving and extra seating. Embrace vertical space, not just for storage, but also to lead the eye upward, making the room feel taller. Scandinavian apartments often include floating cabinetry and wall-mounted lighting to free up floor space and give a light, airy impression. Above all, leave breathing room. Even if you only have 300 square feet, you don't need to fill every inch. Scandinavian serenity means embracing negative space. When in doubt, less is more. Choose a few beautiful, useful pieces and let them shine. Your apartment should invite relaxation and mindful living, one uncluttered corner at a time. Segment 8. Scandinavian Decor Trends in 2025. Scandinavian interiors are rooted in timeless principles, but like all styles, they evolve. In 2025, we're seeing a subtle shift in Scandinavian design, still grounded in simplicity, but with exciting modern touches that are perfect for small apartments. One key trend is the blending of Japandi elements. Japanese minimalism meets Scandinavian coziness. Think low-profile furniture, raw wood finishes, and handcrafted ceramics. Another popular direction is the incorporation of eco-conscious design. Sustainability is no longer optional, especially for urban dwellers in smaller spaces. Scandinavian homes now feature recycled materials, biophilic elements like vertical gardens, and energy-efficient lighting. These choices enhance your apartment's functionality while reflecting a deeper connection to the natural world. Using eco-friendly paint, organic fabrics, and vintage decor are all part of the mix. We're also seeing muted tones move beyond just whites and greys. In 2025, dusty rose, muted terracotta, sage green, and soft ochre are making subtle statements in Scandinavian homes. These earthy tones bring warmth without sacrificing serenity. Combined with minimalist shapes and natural textures, they offer a sophisticated palette that feels both fresh and grounded. Lastly, don't be afraid of technology, but choose tech that complements the aesthetic. Think smart thermostats with wooden casings, or invisible speakers that blend into your shelving. Scandinavian design in 2025 embraces smart living, as long as it's beautifully integrated. It's the perfect fusion of style, simplicity, and functionality, just right for small, modern living. Segment 9. Budget-friendly tips for Scandinavian style. Creating a Scandinavian-inspired apartment doesn't have to be expensive. In fact, the essence of the style is intentional living. Buy less, choose well. If you're on a budget, focus on investing in 1 or 2 high-quality pieces, like a versatile sofa or a beautiful dining chair. The rest can be simple, repurposed, or second-hand. Upcycled furniture is not only eco-friendly, but adds charm and uniqueness to your home. DIY is your best friend when curating this style affordably. Paint an old coffee table in matte white or pale grey. Recover your cushions with linen slip covers. Create a gallery wall with free printable art in muted tones. Use recycled glass jars as minimalist vases. Scandinavian decor is rooted in creativity and craftsmanship, so handmade touches are always welcome. Thrift stores, online marketplaces, and even curbside finds can yield hidden gems. Look for clean lines, solid wood, and light finishes. Don't worry if something isn't perfect. Scandinavian style celebrates imperfection with warmth. A little wear and tear adds character. And of course, plants are a low-cost way to bring life and color into the space. Snake plants, ZZ plants, and pothos thrive indoors and are easy to care for. Lighting is another area where you can save without compromise. IKEA, Muji, and other Scandinavian-inspired brands offer beautiful lighting at reasonable prices. Just remember to choose warm bulbs and avoid overly harsh lighting. With a bit of resourcefulness and a clear vision, you can absolutely create your serene, stylish Scandinavian apartment without breaking the bank. Segment 10. Final styling touches to elevate the look. Now that your apartment layout is functional, the furniture is minimal, and the tones are calm, it's time for the final touches, the small styling choices that bring the whole look together. The beauty of Scandinavian decor lies in the details. It's the warmth of a wool throw over the arm of the sofa, the flicker of a beeswax candle on a stone tray, or the smooth ceramic vase holding eucalyptus on your windowsill. Layer your textiles. Add a chunky knit blanket in an oatmeal shade. Toss a velvet cushion in muted green or dusty pink. Use a textured area rug in the living area to soften wooden floors. Curtains can be linen or gauze, light, floaty, and never heavy. Every textile should invite you to touch and relax. In Scandinavian homes, comfort is king, even in the smallest spaces. Think about scent. Aromatherapy is a subtle but powerful way to create serenity. Use essential oil diffusers with lavender, cedarwood, or bergamot. A calm scent can elevate the mood of your home and reinforce the feeling of wellness that Scandinavian design promotes. It's an element often overlooked, but it makes a world of difference in daily life. Lastly, edit your space regularly. Scandinavian homes evolve with the seasons. Swap cushions, update artwork, and rearrange accessories every few months. This keeps your apartment feeling fresh and intentional. Serenity isn't static, it's a living atmosphere you cultivate over time. By adding only what truly brings joy and utility, you create a home that reflects both who you are and who you aspire to be. Whether you're just beginning your design journey or refining your space, we hope this guide has inspired you to embrace simplicity and style with a Scandinavian mindset. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about creating a space that feels calm, balanced, and deeply personal. Let's quickly recap. Start with a muted, nature-inspired color palette. Choose functional, beautiful furniture that works for your space. Use lighting strategically to enhance mood and brightness. Add texture with natural materials. Personalize carefully with curated decor. And always, always leave room to breathe. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow. Subscribe to Aesthetic Nest for weekly inspiration on interior design, architecture, and all things cozy and creative. And let us know in the comments, what's your favorite Scandinavian design element? Are you already living the muted tones life? Or is this your first step into Nordic style? Thank you for watching. And until next time, stay inspired and keep designing the life and the home you love.